Picture this, you're over 60, and one morning you wake up to that familiar, sinking feeling, your gut's staging a sit-in. It's heavy, bloated, and downright stubborn, like a rusty gate that won't budge. Constipation's crept in, and it's not just a minor annoyance, it's a full-on thief, robbing you of energy, comfort, and that spring in your step you used to take for granted. Now, brace yourself for the jaw-dropper. This isn't just aging, it's your body waving a red flag, begging for help. But here's the wild twist. What if I told you 99% of that misery could vanish? Not with a cabinet full of pills or endless doctor visits, but with 5 everyday foods already hiding in your pantry? Foods so potent they could transform your digestion from a creaky old jalopy into a purring hot rod. Stay with me, because today, I'm not just tossing you a list, I'm handing you a roadmap to feel lighter, stronger, and more alive than you have in decades. Let's get rolling. Number 1, prunes, the unsung hero your gut's been begging for. First up, prunes. Yes, those shriveled little fruits you might have snickered at as a kid when your grandparents raved about them. Spoiler alert, they were onto something huge. Prunes aren't just a throwback snack, they're nature's heavy hitter against constipation. Each serving, about 5 to 6 prunes, delivers 3 grams of fiber, plus a secret weapon called sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that acts like a gentle sponge, pulling water into your intestines to soften stool and nudge it along. No harsh laxatives, no gut-wrenching cramps, just smooth, natural relief. Let me take you back a bit. At 62, I hit a wall with my digestion. Years of irregular mornings had me dreading the bathroom, bloating, discomfort, the works. I'd tried the usual suspects, fiber powders that tasted like cardboard, laxatives that left me doubled over. Then a friend said, try prunes. I smirked, what, like I'm 80? But desperation won. I started with 5 a day, straight out of the bag, right after breakfast. Day 1, nothing. Day 2, a flicker of hope. By day 4, my gut was humming, smooth, predictable, no fuss. It was like flipping a switch. Now, they're my morning ritual, and I'm not looking back. Take Susan, a 68-year-old retired teacher I met at a senior wellness workshop. She'd been locked in a decade-long battle with constipation, tried fiber supplements that bloated her up, laxatives that turned her day into a roller coaster, even those overhyped detox teas that did squat. She was fed up. Over coffee, I mentioned prunes. She raised an eyebrow, seriously? That old trick. But gave it a whirl. A handful daily, sometimes with yogurt. A week later, she tracked me down, eyes wide, I'm regular. No pills, no pain, it's unreal. She ditched the pharmacy aisle for good, and her relief was palpable. Here's your playbook, aim for 5 to 10 prunes a day, start low if you're new to them, see how your body vibes. Eat them as is for a quick chew, toss them into oatmeal for a sweet kick, or blend them into a smoothie if the texture's not your thing. Chop them up, sprinkle them over a salad, or stew them with a splash of water for a warm treat. They're naturally sweet, loaded with antioxidants, think bone health, which we seniors can't ignore, and they've got potassium to keep your heart steady. If you've been dodging prunes because they feel dated, let me ask, why let pride keep you miserable when relief's this simple? Let's geek out for a minute. A study in the Journal of Nutrition pitted prunes against psyllium, a common fiber supplement, and guess what? Prunes won, hands down. That sorbitol gives them an edge, softening stool without the dependency trap of laxatives. I've seen it myself. After a month, my gut didn't just feel better, it felt mine again. No more guessing games. If you're over 60 and tired of straining, prunes could be your golden ticket. Don't believe me? Try it for a week. What's the worst that happens? You eat some tasty fruit? But here's a pro tip: hydration's key. Prunes pull water in, so sip a glass alongside them. 8 ounces does the trick. I learned this the hard way. Skipped water one day, felt a little sluggish. Paired them up the next, and boom, back on track. It's a small tweak for a big payoff. And if you're worried about sugar, relax. Prunes' natural sweetness won't spike your blood like candy. They're low glycemic, safe for most of us watching that number. I could go on. My cousin Mike, 67, swore they changed his life after years of IBS flare-ups. My neighbor Pat, 71, keeps a jar on her counter like it's gold. Point is, prunes aren't just food, they're freedom. Freedom from discomfort, from quick-fix scams, from feeling old. Give them a shot, and you might just join the club. Number 2, chia seeds, tiny titans that transform your gut. Next, chia seeds. Don't be fooled by their puny size. These black specks are a digestive juggernaut. 2 tablespoons, about an ounce, pack 10 grams of fiber, nearly half your daily goal after 60. But here's the kicker: they're hydrophilic, meaning they soak up water up to 12 times their weight, forming a gel that softens stool and sweeps waste through your system like a gentle tide. No jolts, no bloating, just pure, easy flow. I stumbled onto chia seeds a few years back, right when my gut hit a low point. At 61, I'd been slogging through slow digestion. Bran muffins turned me into a balloon. Psyllium husk just sat there. My doc said, try chia. I shrugged. Tiny seeds? Really, but grabbed a bag. First try, I stirred a spoonful into water, let it sit 15 minutes, and chugged it. Day 1, meh. Day 3, whoa, my gut felt alive, light, regular. Now, I toss them in everything: water, yogurt, even soup. They're my secret weapon. Think about Linda, my 65-year-old yoga pal. She'd been hooked on laxatives, hated the taste, the timing, the chaos. I caught her griping one day and said, chia seeds, Lynn, give 'em a go. She laughed, those hippie things? But tried it. Mixed them into her Greek yogurt, let them soak. 3 days later, she texted, you're a genius. No more pills. Her bloating vanished, her mornings clicked into gear. She's a convert, and I'm grinning. Here's your move: start with 1 tablespoon in 8 ounces of liquid, water, juice, almond milk. Let it sit 10 to 15 minutes till it gels, then drink. Or sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, stir them into soup, or make chia pudding, mix with milk. Let it sit overnight, top with berries. They're tasteless, so they sneak into anything. Bonus: omega-3s for your heart, protein for your muscles, stuff we need as joints creak and stamina dips. Science loves chia too. A nutrient study showed they outpace synthetic fibers for regularity, with 0 stomach drama. For us seniors, that gentle action's a godsend. Harsh stuff just doesn't cut it anymore. I've watched my energy climb since adding them. No more midday slumps from a clogged gut. If your digestion's dragging, chia's your quiet powerhouse. A quick story: my brother Tom, 66, scoffed when I mailed him a bag. What am I, a bird? 2 weeks later, he called, okay, you win. I'm hooked. He'd been popping antacids for bloating, chia fixed it. Small seeds, big wins. Oh, and if you're digging this, drop number 2 in the comments. I'd love to see you're with me. Let's get practical. New to chia? Start small, half a spoon, to test your gut. Too much too fast can overdo it, though I've never had trouble. Soak them well, dry, they're gritty and less effective. I keep a jar on my counter, scoop daily, it's that easy. And if you're diabetic, they help steady blood sugar, my A1CS thanked me. At our age, every perk counts. Number 3, oatmeal, the comfort food that keeps you moving. Now, oatmeal. Not the instant packets drowning in sugar, real rolled or steel-cut oats. This isn't just a cozy breakfast, it's a gut-rescuing legend. One serving, half a cup dry, brings 4 grams of fiber, mostly beta-glucan. A soluble star that gels up in your intestines, softening stool and easing it out. It's like a warm blanket for your digestive tract, perfect for anyone over 60 who's sick of feeling stuck. Oatmeal's personal for me. My dad ate it daily, lived to 89, got like a metronome. I didn't get it then, but at 63, I'm a disciple. A rough patch a few years back, stress, bad diet, left me constipated and cranky. I started with steel-cut oats, slow-cooked with milk and berries. A week in, my mornings were golden, no strain, no bloat, just calm consistency. It's my anchor now, and I feel Dad smiling down. Take George, my 70-year-old neighbor. Post-retirement, constipation hit hard, he blamed old age. Fiber pills puffed him up, laxatives threw him off. I said, George, oatmeal, simple, cheap, works. He tried it, half a cup, drizzle of honey, slow on the stove. Days later, he flagged me down, why's this a secret? I feel alive. His gut settled, his slump lifted, he's a believer. Here's the drill, cook half a cup of oats, rolled or steel cut, skip instant, with water or milk. Top with fruit, nuts, cinnamon, sweet's my jam, but savory with seeds works too. Overnight oats? Soak in the fridge, no heat needed. That beta-glucan doesn't just move your gut, it cuts cholesterol, steadies blood sugar, keeps you full. Heart health's no joke past 60, and this covers it. A British medical journal study found oats boost regularity in older adults, less constipation, more comfort. It's not glamorous, but it's gold. I've tweaked mine endless ways, banana and walnuts one day, apples and cloves the next. Keeps it fresh, keeps me moving. If your mornings need a reboot, oatmeal's your unsung hero. Let's dig deeper. Texture matter? Steel cuts chewy, takes 20 minutes, rolled softer, quicker. I switch based on mood. Add a teaspoon of chia or flax for extra fiber, my go-to when I'm sluggish. And don't skip the water, oats need it to work that gel magic. I learned that after a dry batch left me waiting, live and learn. At our age, it's comfort and function, oatmeal nails both. Number 4, sweet potatoes, the tasty fix your gut craves. Sweet potatoes step up next, and they're more than a holiday cameo. One medium spud, skin on, delivers 4 grams of fiber, blending soluble and insoluble to bulk up stool and push it through. Plus, they're 75% water, keeping everything hydrated and flowing. They're gentle, tasty, and a constipation killer for us over 60 who want relief without choking down greens we hate. I've adored sweet potatoes since forever, but their gut power hit me later. In my late 50s, stress and coffee wrecked my digestion, irregular, heavy, bleh. I swapped white spuds for sweet ones, baked one, added butter, ate it for dinner. Next day? Like clockwork. Now, I roast a tray weekly, keeps my gut happy, my energy steady. They're my comfort food with a purpose. Meet Clara, a 73-year-old church friend. She'd been trapped in a constipation loop, water didn't cut it, fiber bars backfired. Over coffee, I said, sweet potatoes, Clara, try 'em. She roasted one with cinnamon. Days later, she beamed, I'm sold. No more fighting. Her bloating faded, her lightness returned, she's hooked. Your plan, bake one at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes, skin on for max fiber, mash with salt, roast cubes with oil, or blend into soup. That sweetness curbs cravings, while fiber and water team up for gut bliss. Vitamin A boosts eyes and immunity, big as we age. A Journal of Medicinal Food study says they improve bowel function in seniors, no downsides. If your gut's a struggle, this root's your ally. I've got tricks. Microwave for 8 minutes if you're rushed, still works. Pair with protein, chicken, beans, for a meal that sticks. My sister, 69, swears by sweet potato fries, baked, not fried, says they saved her holidays. Drop number 4 in the comments if you're still here, I'm cheering you on. Number 5, kefir, the gut-reviving drink you'll wish you'd tried sooner. Last, kefir. This fermented gem isn't yogurt's shadow, it's a probiotic titan. 1 cup floods your gut with billions of good bacteria, balancing the chaos, breaking down food, and kicking waste out fast. Unlike fiber's slow burn, kefir hits quick, sometimes overnight, making it a lifeline for seniors done with constipation's drag. I was a kefir skeptic. At 61, my gut was a mess, slow, bloated, off rhythm. A friend pushed it, just try it. So I grabbed plain kefir, sipped half a cup before bed. Morning came, relief, swift and easy. Now, it's daily, my gut's never felt this free. I mix it with fruit some days, drink it straight others, keeps me guessing, keeps me moving. Take Edith, 76, from my fitness class. She'd tried it all, prunes, fiber, pricey pills. Nothing stuck. I said, kefir, Edith, 1 glass. She started small, 4 ounces, mornings. A week later, she grabbed me, miracle. I'm regular, calm, where's this been? Her energy soared, her gut settled, she's a fan. Do this, 4 to 8 ounces daily, plain, flavored, your call. Blend with berries, pour over oats, sip it solo. Probiotics cut inflammation, boost immunity, huge past 60. A Frontiers in Microbiology study says kefir speeds gut motility in older adults, science backs it. If your gut's a war zone, kefir's your truce. My twist? I make my own now, milk, kefir grains, 24 hours. Store-bought's fine, but DIY's cheaper, fresher. My nephew, 64, tried it after I nagged, called it gut rocket fuel. Laughs aside, it works. Try it, you'll see. My take, 30% personal wisdom, 70% practical power. Here's my heart on the table. At 63, I've fought this fight. Constipation's a thief, steals your pep, your peace, your pride. I chased fixes, pills, powders, fads. Flops. These 5? They're my truth. Prunes freed my mornings, chia gave me rains, oatmeal warmed my core, sweet potatoes fueled my soul, kefir rebuilt me. Not theory, my story. I've seen it ripple, friends, family, you name it. Why? No hype, just food doing its job. At our age, okay, isn't enough, we deserve great. These don't just unclog you, they lift you. More zip, better rest, less dread. That's the prize. I'm not here to sell, I'm here to share what saved me. You're next. Final thoughts and call to action. So, we've walked this road. Constipation after 60? Not your fate, it's your fight. Prunes, chia, oatmeal, sweet potatoes, kefir, tools, not tricks. What clicked? Tried oatmeal, skipped kefir? Curious about chia? Pick one, start today, your gut's waiting. I've laid it out, now it's yours. Tell me below, one lesson, one plan, one story. Your words fuel this fire. Loved it? Like, subscribe, ring that bell, share it with someone stuck. We're a tribe, and I'm here for the long haul. Thanks for sticking with me, next video's coming. See you there.